Okay guys, today we're back with Old Faithful here. I want to relook at some of the things because I'm having trouble with that repair I did to the tank. So we're gonna strip this tank, see if we got a new one over there and clean her out. This is the 63, 62 Sea King. And we're gonna let it go. I want to give a quick shout out to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And you guys leave some comments and let me know what you're interested in. I'll try to do what I can with the time I'm allotted. Thanks again. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. That I'd like to add is a 100% from my iPhone. No microphones, no special cameras. Just me, my tripod, my thumbs, and my peoples. Which is my peoples. So, again, thanks for the recent subscribers. I appreciate it. Really want to get to 1,000. If I get to 1,000, if you all want me to buy a new camera with my YouTube money, which comes to about $100 a year, if I get to 1,000, we'll do so. But we'll get to that bridge when we get there. So, I got a new tank in the background. We're just going to pop this tank off, change some fittings, clean her up, and then we'll try to repair this tank at another date. But I don't know if I have a problem with the valve, the tank and the valve. I picked up a new tank on eBay with a new fitting, and then we'll try some new lineage and see if we can fix it. You can see my repair was there and it was good, but I was still getting a drip, and I always suspected, let's clean that up, and I always suspected that there was a leak coming from the valve, whether it be the connect fitting here or this. And then I think I tightened it so bad that I kept wiggling it. I think that's how the crack happened to begin with, and then I think that's how my repair got busted. So we're gonna take this off, clean this up, find a new one, try to save this tank. We'll scrape all this old material off, start from scratch. In the meantime, we'll put newbie over there with a new valve and new line and see how that works. Okay, so we figured out that the tank don't fit. It's from a 52, and I'm assuming the pull start from the 52, either maybe it didn't have it, or it probably didn't have it, probably just used the rope. So being this is a 62, it's got the pull start in it. It just doesn't fit over the top of that. You can see this tank's a little bit different in shape. It looked identical via the picture, but it was different, the taller spout to reach the higher pull start. So instead of, because this, like I was saying, I think the line was at fault just as much as the tank was. So we threw some steel. This time we used the steel, quick steel putty instead of the, I think it's the water bonding one that we used last time in the other video. The crack isn't that big, so we're gonna try the quick steel. Try it again, patch it, and hopefully the valve isn't leaking. If the valve is leaking too, then I'll have to replace the valve again. But instead of waiting for that line online or trying to find a part to fit, I went with rubber. So this, I never had a problem. Now, I shouldn't have a problem with the rubber fitting. So we ran a quick rubber here. I mean, if we're leaking, we're gonna leak at the crack still, or we're gonna leak at this valve, which could be faulty. So we'll see. I got it sealed up pretty good. I put some thread lock in there, thread sealant for instead of the like tape sealant, thread sealant. I used the liquid. Actually, I'll show you what I used. Oh, what's it say? Yeah, high temperature thread sealant, Permatex. Should be a number on there. Be all to buy. There you go, 59214. I went that route. So we're gonna give it another half hour to. This is supposed to cure in an hour, and then we're gonna throw some fuel in it and see if it's leaking. I guarantee it's leaking, but you gotta keep at it. Gotta keep trying. All right, so 62 Sea King. I'll see what happens. It's okay. So the Sea King, I'm having a slight clearance issue with the new hose clamp, and my side cover, little clearance issue. So what I'm doing is I'm rounding out the hole a little bit, trying to make it a little bigger without like beating this thing to heck. Well, I mean, a cutting Dremel tool would be better for this, but I got my little air tool. The wrong attachment, just the grinder. Just winding it up a little bit. Hopefully we can get it to fit over the valve and into place. So we slapped the side covers on. You can see because of my clearance issue, I am still got some gap issues, but at least it's together, and I'll be able to run it on the boat. So now that everything's together and functioning, we'll just quick start her up for you, show you what she's got. And then if y'all were wondering about, you know, the carb settings on this, you got to turn this lever so that the bowl float, so that the float turns down. That tab will push the float down and the carb will fill up with gas and choke. Best thing I find is to start these motors is to keep it so that's right above. So like turn the needle so that you push the needle down to fill the carb up with gas. Once it's full and starts overflowing, turn it back, but don't lean it too much. Keep it as rich as possible. That'll get you started. Once the motor starts, then you can lean out the needle a little bit. So I'm as far rich as I can get it. I got my thing in the start position, and we're gonna start her up. I don't really know why. Motor's always been hard starting. Pressure's always good, but you might start your feet as well. It tends to start better if you just keep that little tab pushing down on the needle. Really let the gas overflood and choke the thing. And once it's pulled over, just turn it to the right, that scope, so that the gas stops pouring out of the carburetor. And then once it starts to just keep bogging, you want to lean it up a little bit by turning it to the right. A lot of times the setting will show the needle pointing straight up and down. It's idling obviously perfectly, but if you want it to adjust the needle, you can lean it. Motor perked up with scotch. It's probably its best idle setting. If you want to find its perfect idle, keep going to the right and eventually it'll sneeze. Sneeze. Just lean it up a little bit. Richen up. Once you've leaned it, so you're starving it so much, it'll sneeze. Then you richen it. Turn it counterclockwise down a little bit. I'm working on that. Apologize. Anywho, seems like we killed the leak here. Tank isn't leaking, so spraying plenty of water. Just got to fix the hard starting issue. But it'll make a nice backup motor. 62 Sea King. Put her in the book finally. You'll see her on the boat in Round Valley. Next up, the 5 horsepower Sea King, 56, I believe. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more boat motor content. We'll see you in the next one.